And it's been pretty much the story for her opponent as well. Sun Haohong is just a year younger, 25 years old, world ranking of 1, right-handed shake-hand grip. Also very interesting to know that Kaka has been one of those stars who also got the better of Huaiman, Chenyi, Kim Na-young, and Heng Zaza, and as well as Manika Batra and Ye Tian. So he won all of his matches as well. And what's interesting between these two is, well, if you just look at it, I'm not even going to go into detail about those matches, but Zhang Jike of Korea Republic is our main, empire, and he's by Li Wujun of Hong Kong, China. Let's also remind you very quickly, 28 times Sun Haohong and Wang Manyu have gone up against each other. Sun Haohong has won 18 of those encounters, and Wang Manyu has won 10. So it obviously swings in favor of Sun Haohong. But if you look at it, at the last 2 events, I'm going to say, 2025 China Smash, it was Wang Manyu that won that event 4-2. With the WTV champions in Macau 2025, it was Sun Haohong who won that encounter 4-3.
Sun Haohong versus Wang Manyu. First game, Sun Haohong to serve, low ball.
So Sun Haohong will start off proceedings in the women's final of the ITTF-ATTU Asian Cup. ATTU, that is the 35th ITTF-ATTU Asian Cup.
First game. Wang Haohong to serve, low ball.
In the front foot, world number 1. 25 China Smash. It was Wang that won favor of Sun Haohong. But if you look at it, at the last 2 events, I'm going to say, 2025 China Smash, it counts. Wang Manyu as well. 6 different matches. 5 years old, world ranking of 1. Winner backhand, right hand. Good change of direction, just putting it a bit beyond. Sun Haohong. It's 1-1 now. Hand grip. And it's one of the interesting things when you look at it. Some players like to finish match off, when that third ball is back last one, 2 events. 1-2 thing also rely heavily on that sitting shot. If you look at it at the last 2 event drives, and we've seen it right through, her playing career. The 3-1, Sun Haohong leads. Looking to settle down a little bit. Wang Manyu. Hasn't been an easy ride for the world number 2. Starting off in the time that she was a child, she's had to battle a lot of obstacles here and there. And it was really her aunt who got her mother to put her into table tennis, saying that her niece needed a skill. Got off straight to the air by Sun Haohong. And Wang Manyu, of course, was very interestingly at that point of time, though, taken under the wing of Han Liang-gui, a local coach in Chichiha.
1-5.
And he spoke about how she was a little taller than the rest, but would practice. If she was asked to hit 20 balls, she would hit 20, not 1 less, and turned up to the high fever of the training when she was 6 years old. Sun Haohong says, quiet, please. Now that's to the crowd, not to me.
1-6.
Just an unforced error there, and I don't believe, I think just a little nerves. I wouldn't think so for Wang Manyu, but it's 1-6. Nice comeback there. The 6-2 now. Childhood coach said she had a uncanny talent for the sport.
7-2.
This is an intense matchup, and you definitely need, well, that silence, and I can understand both players here. But Yingsha, well, dominating that as Wang Manyu draws that away from her destination. Yingsha leads 7-2.
2-8.
Set 2-8. The world number one, well, firmly in the lead here. Nice range of pace, but Yingsha was just applying to everything that is thrown at her. It's now 2-9. Oh, she's been flawless in this one, the world number one. Let's make that game point here as Yingsha will serve. The story goes that the young Wang Manyu was running out of coaches when she was young. After 15 months under coach,
10-2.
Under her coach, she sent her to the Chi Sports School. Ran out of well, coaches there too. Had to keep moving till she landed up one day in the national team. Very hardworking and focused paddler.
Let 10-2.
Yingsha serving for the first game. Well played there. Puts it to Wang Manyu's backhand. I don't think the world number two was expecting that, but it's the first game that'll go to the top-ranked player in the women. And it's been a, well, fine finish for her. Here we go. Yingsha with the serve. And that is such a fine bit of work. Puts it to the backhand of Wang Manyu. It's a forceful shot. So definitely very, very positive. She knows that she's won that point. So taking the first game here is fairly smooth for Yingsha. Don't forget, of course, we've got no coaches around. Yingsha leads by 1 game to love after winning the first one 11-2. Well, it's both players from the Chinese team. You aren't going to see a coach in there. Each lady will have to dig deep within herself to come up with the answers here. And you'll be surprised. Sometimes, just a little bit of time out, especially when they're stuck in a situation. Players have come back to win a game as well.
Second game, Wang Manyu to serve, love ball.
Second game, Wang Manyu will start with the serve.
One love.
And this time, Wang Manyu will claim the spoils in this rally. The serve from the card will just tell you how important this matchup is to watch the two finest players in the women's globally facing each other.
1-all.
1-all. Well, absolutely quick, isn't it? Pinball there between these players. Yingsha leads 2 points to 1. Just to follow up on, looking at, Wang Manyu, she talks how often, she's had very little time with friends, through growing up. And she really cherishes each and every one of those moments and how precious they are to her. So much of time and focus spent with the sport. That's going to hit the edge off. Yingsha will dominate here. She leads 3-1. And always a story to tell as far as the table tennis players are concerned. There's a whole lot of sacrifices, discipline, and more importantly, all for one cause, the passion for the sport, and of course, the will to stay competitive and to stay at the top. And nicely done here by Wang Manyu. A big forehand, just putting it, will be on play for the world number one. It's 2-3 now. So let's make it 3-all. In a recent interview, of course, the world number two said that she started spending time now. Earlier, it was all about the battles of, winning or losing and trying to stay in, at your peak. But she's been spending time listening to music, cooking, something that she's never used to do earlier. And, gets a little bit of time with friends when she can, or goes for long walks down the beach. She really enjoys that. Yingsha to serve.
3-4.
Well, talk about changing direction, but this time, the world number two will claim a point. That was a story on Wang Manyu from the native of Qiqihar, Heilongjiang province. Shall take a quick look at, Yingsha as well going ahead. 4-all. Much better performance from the world number two in the second game. They started off a bit, I won't say on the back foot, but a bit shaky in the first one. XiaoHan just dominating that game entirely.
Five, 4.
The 5-4 now.
Five, 4. 4-6.
So very interesting. Wang Manyu is just trying to hold her own here in this position. I do believe that Yingsha looking to make a difference.
4-7.
So that's well played so far. Well, that's a fine finish from Wang Manyu. Absolutely fine. Going to, that extended forehand of Yingsha.
8-4.
Does it the second time around. I think the world number one just giving her that little bit of room to exploit that. And that's easy pickings for the world number two. Relish that one for sure. So Wang Manyu leads
4
in the second game.
Nine, 4.
So let's make that 9-4.
Four, 10.
Placement this time coming in from Wang Manyu. Yingsha to serve at 4-10. Game point for Wang Manyu as well.
That's
well
game
played.
to
Wang
Wang
Manyu
Manyu.
makes a comeback here. It's now 1-0. And we've got a contest in the finale of the ITTF-ATTU Asian Cup 2026. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. It's been a great turn of events. Absolutely fine play from Wang Manyu directing this. And then, of course, getting the world number one to put in an error there. Absolutely fine play. And I hope you're enjoying the action as much as us. So Yingsha and Wang Manyu, it's one game each. Yingsha winning the first one 11-2. Wang Manyu takes the second 11-4. There's still going to be a good bit of action left in this. And don't forget, this is where it's really a good setup. Now, it doesn't matter who goes on to win the match, but I've got to say this. You want to see a fight at this stage of the contest. And both these battlers certainly putting that on here.
Time. Third game, Yingsha to serve, lover.
So we get into the third game now. Remember, it's one game apiece.
Love 1. One all.
The 1-all here. Yingsha and Wang Manyu.
One, two.
The 1-2. Wang Manyu to serve.
Two all.
Wang Manyu. They're really fighting back. Absolutely fine job there earlier.
Two, three. Three all. Three all.
So 3-all currently.
4-3.
4-3.
Four all.
The 4-all. Yingsha also fighting back now in this third game. It is a battle. It's going to be a real battle of skill and of two great table tennis minds. Cream of the crop here in the women's arena, really.
5-4.
5-4. Yingsha now looking to avoid those rallies. Really looking to, serve and execute as fast as she can. That's a very fine finish. Putting it to Wang Manyu's, extended forehand too. And that wide forehand sometimes can be a bit of an issue to reply.
4-6.
The 4-6, Yingsha leads by 2 points.
Four-7.
4-7 currently. Wang Manyu just stepping a bit behind. That's an absolutely stunning return there from Yingsha. And she's really looking to put the ball beyond play with, every reply.
7-5.
For this time, Wang Manyu just generating a little bit of a turn there. Now 7-5.
7-5.
I do believe that this can be a very, very, intense battle. And, both these paddlers really needing to, they know each other's game. They've played each other 28 times.
7-6.
And Wang Manyu will win this battle. If that ball will go straight off the edge for Yingsha. It's now 7-6. So that's a fine forehand. Created that opportunity, gave herself just enough of room to finish that off. Oh, that is absolutely and smoothly executed by Yingsha. 6-8. Wang Manyu to serve.
Six, 9.
Just looking to flick that away. 6-9.
Ten, 6.
10-6. Game point here for Yingsha. Just generating enough there with that move. Very well done, Wang Manyu. Knew she was aiming to, well, stay on board, but it's still game point for the world number one. Really looking to finish that, and sometimes you are going to drag it away, but she'll get it right. Wang Manyu to serve now at 8-10. That is a commanding effort from her. When you really play each other so many times, you know each other's game and moves and weaknesses and strong points, it really boils down to, on that particular day, who can do it better. And that is such, well, it is such a mind game, really.
9-10.
Wang Manyu just a point behind now with 9-10. Yingsha still on game point. Don't forget that Wang Manyu is the defending champion. She won the gold last time around, and Yingsha taking a timeout. Well, I thought she was going to do that, but she was leading by a few points. But Wang Manyu just catching up, and I think Yingsha just needs a little time to sit and replan her strategy, and that's exactly what she's going to do. Stay with us, don't go anywhere as we continue with our coverage of the 35th ITTF-ATTU Asian Cup. My name is Glenn Mascarenas, and we are coming at you live from the Haikou Wuyuan River Gymnasium. It's been a very thrilling battle between these two great table tennis players in the women's arena, and believe you me, it's going to get even better than this. Yingsha and Wang Manyu currently have won one game apiece in this 7-game affair.
Time.
So timeout taken by Yingsha, and I think, much needed for her. Very interesting if you look at Yingsha's playing style and Wang Manyu. Yingsha does play almost like a lad, and I mean it in that strength, blistering speed, intense, high-risk attacks. And when she actually spars with the lads, you'll see that. As a fast-moving forehand, very, very consistent backhand, which is probably one of her pillars, and great footwork, dominant over the table play. Everything about her, it's just she's such a fine all-round paddler. For her mental toughness, she was called the Little Demon King. Now rephrase that and say, Demon King. And that timeout certainly worked for her. She's come back to, win this third game. So Yingsha leads 2-1. Very well done here by Yingsha. Well, Wang Manyu there on that last point with the serve. And Yingsha really dominating it, drawing her opponent, into pretty much, putting that ball out, just surprising her, squeezing her space entirely on that last shot from her. Here it stands, Yingsha leads 11-2, 4-11, 11-9, and it's 2-1.
Time. Fourth game,
Time to
Wang
get back
Manyu
to the
to
action
serve,
here.
love ball.
As Hong Manyu will serve in the fourth game. Remember, Sun Haohong leads 2-1.
Love one.
That's the start here for Xiaohan with that, well, very forceful jab. So that backhand that we talk about, so consistent. Don't forget she also employs that sliding forehand technique. It's quite a trademark bit of play from her.
1-all.
Important point for Wang Manyu as well.
One, two.
Look to make this count here. And I do believe that Yingsha really doing what she can. Wang Manyu will a point ahead.
Three, one.
Very well played there.
Let 3-1.
One thing is for certain, we are going to see this pendulum swing back and forth with these paddlers in terms of who dominates. But right now, Sun Haohong is starting back, and it's for 3-2, getting a point there on an opponent's serve. Three all now. Very often, of course, Sun Haohong is always asked about, what keeps her going and keeps her playing at a peak. And the answer is very simple: passion and focus. I think, very strong words there if you look at it. She was a prodigy too, just like Wang Manyu was in a way, became the world's top-ranked female player. Pretty young. Just like her counterpart, started at age 5. She's a native of Shizhuang, Hebei. Started playing at 5 because the mother wanted her to get a bit of exercise. Playing at 5 because the mother wanted her to get a bit of exercise. Fell in love with the sport for life.
3-4.
And her folks always talk about how she was so well into table tennis that even when she had free time at home, before going to bed, she'd be playing the ball off the walls. By age 10, she'd already become, well, pretty much unbeatable. Selected for the national second team in 2015. That's how, well, amazing she was. 3-4. I did want to correct myself and say not how amazing she was, how amazing she is. But what a story to tell, isn't it? Both these paddlers starting at the age of 5. One whose auntie wanted her to learn a new skill, that's Wang Manyu, and then Sun Haohong. Her mother wanted her to get a bit of exercise. Little did she know that she was going to unleash one of the finest talents in the world. And Wang Manyu will hold her own here on that rally once again. Quick exchanges. It's a very fast conversation. A few words to be said, but it's all about who has the last one, and Wang Manyu does this time around at 6-3. Excellent temperament from both players here.
4-6.
Now Sun Sharp will dominate this point. It's now 4-6. We're also reminded that while we get done with, or we go through this amazing and thrilling, battle, coming up next is also going to be another one when Wang Tuqin goes up against, Horimoto.
4-7.
Wang Manyu holding her own for another point. It's 4-7. Spinning start to start. It's 7-5. The world number one holding her own. Made her international debut at the ITTF World Tour Platinum at the age of 16 in 2017 in Japan, winning both the women's singles and doubles title. Won gold in the women's singles and mixed team at the 2018 Buenos Aires Youth Olympic Games, following a sensational 2019 breakthrough with multiple open titles. Reached the world number 3 at the age of 18. Spent 113 weeks as the world number 1 after that, holding the position for a long time. That's Yingsha. Also secured gold in Paris 2024 with the inaugural mixed doubles team gold and singles silver.
7-5.
Don't forget that she was selected to extinguish the Olympic flame as a representative of Asia in Paris 2024.
The
Wang Manyu will hold her own here as it's 8-5. Fans, of course, did give Shasha the nickname of Wang, which means little devil or little demon, for a formidable, unrelenting, and extremely intense playing style. Wang Manyu now leads 9-5. Both the paddlers do have a story to tell as far as their past is concerned, but what really matters here today is the story that they are about to write for the 35th ITTF-ATTU Asian Cup finale. And here we are in the 4th game. Well played here, spinning sharp. That footwork will keep her, really, really in good stead. So 6-9. The perfect game point here. Wang Manyu leads 10 points to 6. Beautifully played. Lovely backhand. Finish it off. Wang Manyu claims the 4th game. It's now 2 games apiece. And yes, this battle continues. Everything that you need in a recipe for a thrilling finale. And it's right here at the ATTU River Gymnasium as the women's finale gets into high gear. Oh, it's 2 games apiece. Wang Manyu coming back to win the 4th one. The first game to Sun Haohong, 2nd game to Wang Manyu, 3rd game to Sun Haohong, and 4th game to Wang Manyu. These 2 paddlers definitely playing musical chairs. So here we go. What an event. Here it is. Sun Haohong wins 11-2, 11-9 in game 1 and 3, and Wang Manyu wins 11-4, 11-6 in game 2 and game 4. 3 more games to go. Let's find out how this plays out.
Time. Fifth game, Sun Yingsha to
It's
serve,
been an
love ball.
absolutely, well, terrific event for us here today. And here we go into the fifth game. 2 games apiece. Sun Yingsha to serve.
Let love all. Let 1.
The first point here for well, Wang Manyu. Don't forget, Sun Yingsha, one of her talents is to play under high pressure situations.
Two love.
Unforced Valera. Wang Manyu will serve at 2 love.
Two, 1.
Very interesting here. It's 2-all now. Sun Yingsha will winning those points back, and Wang Manyu serve. So remember Wang Manyu talking about how she's had so many emotional ups and downs, including at one point of time where there was well, family matters that she had to attend to, but she's always said she's had a very supportive family, especially during her developmental years. And while Sun Yingsha still stays very focused, well, on the sport, Wang Manyu does talk very often about how she puts everything, into her game. She said her joy, her anger, her sorrow, her happiness, she said everything was tied to the sport. And it's only recently that she's learned, well, to separate that from the contest itself. So that's the fine rally. If someone you can win one, Sun Yingsha will take the next one. And if this were a dance contest, well, I'd say step for step here to each of the ladies. Absolutely stunning return there.
3-4.
That backhand is always going to come good for her. A sigh of relief just to claim that point. Now, this is a high-intensity game. It's a game that has so much of focus, and that's what the players really require, just that silence. Oh, lovely backhand flick. The 3-4 now, Sun Yingsha does not want to let this game get away from her. What will Wang Manyu come up with? That would be my question. So, there was no spin, I think, at some point of time, Wang Manyu, but Sun Yingsha won't have it. She'll still play it the way she wants. It's now 5-3. This can be a huge bit of a worry when you're facing, well, the world number 1, who also wants to go in for the kill.
Well,
let's make that the world number 2 as well, who wants to go in for the kill. And that's an absolutely fine finish from her. It's 5-4 now. Well, it's just a joy to be covering this matchup. You know, two exceptional talents in the world of table tennis, and they are such stars in their own right. And it's something they've earned their stripes through extreme dedication and hard work.
4-6.
So 4-6, Wang Manyu to serve. So just before the forehand, almost a slap from the racket there. It's 4-7. Yingsha wants to claim this game, there's no doubt about it. And she's not letting up. What a rally that is. And XiaoHan will claim it back again. It's 8-4. That's a stunning bit of play from both these paddlers here. That's one of the fastest conversations that we've seen between two paddlers during this event. In the women's.
8-4.
8-4 currently. You want to dispose that, whether it comes off the net or not, you will do it, and that's exactly what Yingsha does. And that deflection off the net, just giving her the advantage, the right amount of bounce required for her to slam that home. Often speak about how, well, XiaoHan can use that sliding forehand technique, and she's perfected it so well. It can be such an amazing tool, employed at the right time. And right back at you, says Wang Manyu. It's now 5-9. Lovely forehand from her. Get it too. Well, Yingsha's right forehand just inside the corner of the table. 5-9.
Six, 9.
6-9. The Wang Manyu will fight, and she'll fight hard.
6-9.
And Yingsha is not happy about that. Well, she does want the silence for both of them.
9-7.
9-7. But that's a fancy return from Yingsha.
10-7.
Almost all the execution was going to come from Wang Manyu. But Yingsha with that reply. Steady as can be. Let's get a view of that. That quick backhand flick. And then, of course, a return from Yingsha just well, putting an end to, well, that chat. It's now 10-7 and game point for Sun Haohong. And Sun Haohong leads 3 games to 2 as she claims this 11-7. Bit of a fight back from Wang Manyu, but XiaoHan well dominating it right at the end to claim those essential points. So 2 games to Wang Manyu, 3 to Sun Haohong at the end of 5 battles. Just a view of how that's all panned out. Lovely little jab there, just well, slicing it a little bit, tiny bit of backspin on it. That'll pretty much do the trick. So Sun Haohong leads 11-2, 4-11, 11-9, 6-11, 11-7.
Time. Sixth game.
It's a very interesting kind of event. So will Wang Manyu be able to come back to win this game? Remember, Wang Manyu has to win it to stay on course for a win. If Sun Haohong wins this game, she wins the championship and the gold.
Lot 1.
Excellent, yeah, for XiaoHan. It's going from strength to strength here, the world number 1. So 1-0.
Let 1-all.
And a mirror from her there. It's not going to be easy, but the world number 1 just holding the slight edge for, well, the time being. And Wang Manyu knows that, just a tad bit unsettled. They both are mentally very tough paddlers, so it really boils down to who's going to win on the day. Currently, Sun Haohong leading by 2 points. Wang Manyu will serve at 1-3, and Wang Manyu, well, taking a timeout. I think much needed at this point of time. Stay with us, don't go anywhere as we continue with our coverage of the women's final in the 35th ITTF-ATTU Asian Cup. Just a reminder that we are coming at you live from the Haifu Wuyuan River Gymnasium.
Time.
The stunning shot. Well, leads 3 games to 2, and in this 6th game leads 3 points to 1.
1-3.
It is Wang Manyu who'll serve. Needed to put on a thinking cap, just dig a little bit, well, look inside, figure out what plan to come up with.
Two, three.
Much better year from her. Needed that, you know, a little bit of time there. And remember, both these paddlers do have their own fans here. So you're going to hear a cheer. And some, of course, love both of them. So it's really strong support. Well played here by the world number 2. Split-second decision-making as to which way it's going to go. And I think Wang Manyu was pretty much in control of that one.
3-all.
You just look at Wang Manyu, that 2-wing looping style, and that's what really makes her stand out as a, paddler. She too has exceptional power and rapid, relentless attacking, just like her opponent. Utilizes a blue sponge DHS Hurricane 3 on a forehand, butterfly Dignix 05 on a backhand.
Three, four.
Wang Manyu will claim this one. It's now 3-4. Keep in mind the fact that each paddler will choose a rubber that really makes the difference. Spinning shark can play rallies right across, well, I would say the breadth of the table. Wang Manyu excels a lot with the mid-stance rallies. Backhand first approach.
Five, three.
Talk about those replies between quick fire and rapid. Wang Manyu leads now 5 points to 3. Exceptional return there to that forehand.
Six, three.
Well, quick thinking on the part of the world number 2. Very quick thinking. And just improvised as she went along here.
Three, seven.
The Queen's 7. And that timeout definitely doing Wang Manyu good. I think she needed that. She's losing a couple of points on the trot. Needed to sort herself out, rethink, what a strategy was going to be. Uses that aggressive backhand and forehand. She's got good reach too. She's 5'9".
Four, seven.
South says, well, I'm still here. Don't forget, I could win this. Now, well, 4-7.
7-5.
That is a killer move here. Sun Haohong. We're just making sure that that doesn't come back. Very powerful forehand there. And no reply from Wang Manyu. 7-5. Wang Manyu to serve.
7-5.
Well, rubbers, and I was just talking about it. The last time, of course, it was that, well, Sun Haohong was using a DHS Edge King V-Blade, featuring the DHS Hurricane 3 Neo forehand.
8-5.
And for the backhand, he uses a DHS Skyline 3 Neo rubber. In the good old days, all that I had was a butterfly, alloy. Well, for the spin and for the backhand, it was a Yasaka Mark 5.
5-9.
5-9. Wang Manyu looking a lot more confident here. Well, the entire science of the rubber has changed. The way that the ball can actually react to it, the kind of materials used, so much has changed. And if you think that these paddlers are only about skill, there's a lot of science that goes into, well, this particular sport, besides quick thinking.
5-10.
Just generating a bit of topspin there. A lovely move there from Wang Manyu. It's now 5-10, game point here for the world number 2. These are both very, very tough contenders. And Wang Manyu will claim, well, this game. So kick up, get off the edge.
10-6.
Well, it certainly did. I think we got the graphics wrong there. It's 10-6. Oh, he will win that. Beautifully done. That quick forehand from her. And that relentless attack who will win it. It's, well, now 3 games apiece. And this is certainly one of the finest finals that we're looking at. Last year in the 34th edition of this event of the ITTF-ATTU Asian Cup, it was Wang Manyu that dominated and won for love. But what an event here today. 3 games apiece, world number 1 versus world number 2, and it doesn't get more exciting than this. Well, stay with us for the final game, which will be the decider in this 7-game thriller. The women's final is certainly, or has certainly, gone down to the wire.
Time.
Been a huge one here today. We did talk about it. What an event this has been. Wang Manyu, world number 2, that right-handed fake-hand looper, distinctive backhand. Many say a masculinized female technique, fast, spinny, high quality,
Final
flexible.
Game, Suning to serve, love all.
She's done everything here today. She won the 2025 Shenzhen Cup. Survived the group stage encounter. She defeated Wang Yidi and Shin Yubin as well, and here she is She also got the better of, well, you know, Miwa Harimoto in the semi-finals. Sun Yingsha to serve in the 7th and final game of this matchup. That's a beautiful finish there from the world number 1. And I do hope this doesn't go the way that Murphy's Law would, or in a way that any law would. Keep in mind the fact that Sun Yingsha won the first game, Wang Manyu the second, Sun Yingsha the third, Wang Manyu the fourth. And if you have to go by that account, this is the 7th game. But it's never about luck or chance.
1-1.
So 1-1 here, and Wang Manyu just confirming that. The 1-2. Well, both these paddlers do have that intense attacking style. Wang Manyu does use a height advantage, you know, and well, on the other hand, Sun Yingsha plays this intense and compact over-the-table style. Both stars have really so much going for them. Oh, needed that, Sun Yingsha. So she leads 3-1 here. Remember, there's no second chances. There's no way to come back into it. This is the last and final game. Whoever wins this will lift the women's trophy in this event. Wang Manyu, another error from her as Sun Yingsha will lead 4-1. And I was just talking about how each of them has won an alternate game, starting with Sun Yingsha, and rightfully put, it looks like, well, Sun Yingsha is kind of exploiting that because she currently leads 4-1. Wang Manyu will have to come up with the goods here. If you heard that loud and clear, it's now 2-4. Lovely backhand flick just to finish off, well, that moment. That's still a move. Very much in control. Sun Yingsha. Well, she knew she was going to claim that point. So Wang Manyu will serve at 2-5.
Five,
5-3. And Wang Manyu will do her level best to get back into this matchup. She needs to make it count. Oh, that is placement.
5-4.
Absolutely fine placement there from Wang Manyu. A very creative backhand. A lovely flick to just end that conversation. It's Wang Manyu fighting back here. Sun Cha still in the lead, 5-4. Sun Cha says, I'm going to end the matter here. Let's not carry it any further. I do understand where she's coming from, but that was really a very, very dominating kill. 4-6, Wang Manyu to serve. Absolutely fine return. 4-7. I do believe that Wang Manyu will have to, well, really fight back as soon as she can, because those points could just get away from her and there's no timeout left.
Seven, 5.
Well played by the world number 2. Very well played. And I do believe that this is the part where Wang Manyu really has to come up with the best possible, well, skill that she has. Put on a show, put on everything that she's got in that tank and bring it out against, well, Sun Haohong, because Sun Haohong is currently on song and she currently, well, has an intent, and the intent, of course, is to win this particular event. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
8-5.
8-5. You don't want to let the world, well, number 1 get away with it or get too far ahead, and that's what Wang Manyu is doing right now, doing a level best to get back into the action. It's now 6-8. She's got a whole serve. And I said this earlier that, well, we did see Sun Haohong just holding that slight edge. A bit of a slugfest there, but right now it's 7-8. Wang Manyu fighting back here against the world number 1. No law of averages, nothing that's going to set in here. Well, straight off the edge, however did that happen, you would think. Those points are so crucial at this point of time.
No edge. No edge. Side.
And the umpire says it's not an edge, but it's a side.
8-all.
Well, let's get a view of that. And it's 15 yards between off the side. Well, that's well spotted, I would say.
8-all.
So with 8-all here, XiaoHan definitely not happy about that. But I do believe, to be fair, well, the umpire's decision is final and binding, but having said that, I do believe that umpire Zhang Jike spotted that well. We did see that on the replay. To come off from the side. Could be such a crucial point in this event. But that could also get the world number one fully riled up.
8-all. Eight, 9.
And Manyu now leads by a single point. And that's going to be crucial here. It's 9-all. Oh, what an event. And I'm sure that both these paddlers, experienced and strong as they are definitely feeling the pressure here. Oh, what a commanding finish there from Sun Haohong as Wang Manyu fails to get it back onto the table. And that's Wang Manyu, very assertive, very assertive here. As he leads 10-9, will Xiaohan push this into deuce? Well, this next point is so very crucial. And I do believe it's quite an event. And yes, we have Yingsha pushing that to deuce. Well, just amazing the ability to come back of both these battlers. And advantage with the shot. Said this earlier that this is a 7-game thriller, and even in the 7th game, it's gone down to the wire. And the world number one now holding the advantage at championship point. Wang Manyu to serve. The pressure will be on the world number two. But she has come through tougher situations in the past. And she does here as well. 11-11.
11-12.
At this time, Sun Haohong will claim the advantage again, so it's, well, 12-11. Lovely jab there, and then that quick fire return. Two Chinese paddlers, world number 1 versus world number 2. Last year it was a one-way story. This year it's a story to write about. And Sun Haohong will claim the Asian Championship. The 35th ITTF-ATTU Asian Cup. Right here at Haikou Wuyuan River Gymnasium, and it's sweet payback for her. She lost at this event last year in the final, but right here in the 7th game, and after deuce, well, Sun Haohong claims it, and Wang Manyu, the world number 2, well, what a display she put on here. To me, of course, both these ladies, the winners here tonight, but Sun Haohong will claim the spoil.